GPS and we were awareing our customers about GPS trackers, and on addition to that, today we will discuss about how GPS trackers helps tour and travel operators. Okay, so this is Mrinalini Sharma. With me, we have our CEO, Mr. Prateek Dev, and he will tell you and describe you about how GPS tracker will help tour and travel operators. Mr. Prateek. Yeah.
Okay. In explaining about how GPS trackers can help tour and travel operators, we need to first understand how tour and travel operators work, what their business is about, what problems they usually face. Okay. In my experience of about 7 years that we have been we have been providing services to our customers. Tour and travel operators have a routine whenever they provide vehicles to their customers. That routine includes when the vehicle starts from any location, noting down their odometer reading. When the trip ends, again noting their odometer reading. So this is a task.
It's a very hectic task.
It's not, I wouldn't say hectic as such, but it's a routine. If you miss at one location, if you miss at one place, or if the driver makes a mistake, consciously, it becomes a huge problem. Second thing is, obviously, tour and travel operators, the vehicles operate 24/7. So if the vehicle is out at night somewhere, going with a customer to some place, the location tracking becomes an issue. Calling the driver when they are on the road, or calling the customer who is inside the vehicle. Now, both of that can become annoying. Obviously, calling the driver while he's on the road is not safe. And calling the customer every time, where have you reached? Are you safe? Are you okay? Or is the vehicle okay? Is not going to work. Right?
Customer will feel.
Obviously, that becomes weird. That becomes awkward. Besides that, obviously, odometer reading, the purpose of odometer reading, taking down the odometer reading, is getting the right kilometers. Okay. One of our team members hired a vehicle from the market. Okay. Now that vehicle was fitted with a GPS tracker. Now, when he reached the location, he was asked to pay for approximately 135 kilometers. The charges for 135 kilometers multiplied by 2, obviously, the to and fro charges. That's how tour and travel operators charge. Now the thing is, although he was asked to pay for 135, he was 100% sure that the distance he had traveled was less than 125 kilometers. Because he had been traveling that same location to the same location for the last 20 to 30 years. His childhood has been spent in that location. So he was aware of the distance. Now, this argument about 10 kilometers multiplied by 2, that's 20 kilometers. That's obviously, he's not the only person who would be having this. Now, the tour and travel operator was using GPS to do those calculations. Okay. He was using GPS plus that. So, instead of, he resolved the problem. He got it solved. The driver, on his way back, noted down the odometer readings. Okay. The odometer reading came to less than 125 kilometers. But this usually is a bad experience. Every time I hire a vehicle from you and if I have to argue about a couple of kilometers, it creates a negative experience. Right? And if that happens, I don't think customers would want to come back to you. So as a tour and travel operator, accuracy of kilometers is a big issue. Okay. Now, if the driver consciously makes a mistake, if he reduces the number of kilometers traveled or he increases the numbers of kilometers traveled, in both cases you are at loss. The tour and travel operator is at a loss. Okay. Now, apart from this, the safety and security of the vehicle, the people who are traveling with the vehicle, is another issue. Reaching on time is a bigger issue. So, is the vehicle traveling? If it has stopped, why that is stopped? All that is an issue which you have to handle on the phone mostly. Today, although most of the tour and travel operators are using GPS trackers, they are not aware of how to use GPS trackers to get rid of these problems. Either the GPS trackers do not have the required features, or they have too many features, but they are not applicable for tour and travel operators. Okay, all this happens. Now, when we come down to using GPS trackers, now see, the most basic function of a GPS tracker is giving you the location. So even at night, you wake up at 2:30 in the night and you know that your vehicle is traveling. All you need to do is open a phone, log into the mobile app, and that app is usually auto-logged. So you just have to click the app. You click on it, you get the location of your vehicle immediately. You see it is traveling on the road, it's on the right path, you're fine. No tension, no headache, go back to sleep. If it has deviated from the location, you can take action. What I'm trying to say is, the worry is not there. When it comes to kilometer, now odometer reading, kilometer calculations, you don't have to worry about noting down the odometer reading every time. Obviously, if your GPS tracker is not good enough, if it's not providing the right reports, you would still have to do the odometer reading. But we at SenseNxt provide accurate kilometers, and that's why we are confident about it that you don't have to do it.
How much?
I would say it's pretty much accurate. We hardly fail about, our error is about 2%.
It's very.
But that 2% is also when it is traveling huge distances. If you're using it for 10, 20 kilometers, 40 kilometers, I don't think there's any kind of error. If it is traveling 500 kilometers, or let's say 100, 150, 200 kilometers, you would hardly get an error of about 1%. Whereas in other GPS trackers, it goes up to 20%. Okay, so you have traveled 100 kilometers, you'll get a difference of about 20 kilometers. So the argument is still there. But in our case, it's not there. I am aware of customers of our customers who use our GPS trackers for billing.
That's great.
They use it to calculate the kilometer running of their vehicle to schedule their services. The vehicle servicing is done based on the kilometer reporting of our system.
So it is also.
They are confident about it.
Yeah.
We are the reliable people for this. Now it comes to safety and security. So a feature is there in almost every GPS company where you can switch off the engine of your vehicle using a mobile phone. One single command and vehicle is switched off wherever it is. It becomes static. The engine ceases to work. Okay. Now the issue is, what if it does not work? What if the network fails? What if your mobile does not have network? The command is not able to reach the device. What happens then? Do you have any method of reaching out to a GPS company? Can a GPS company, a GPS service provider help you with that? If not, you are in for a big problem. Let's say some mishap happens. Somebody snatches your car from you. He snatches your mobile phone also from you. You're not aware of, or you cannot do anything. What can you do? Pick up any mobile phone, search our number on the internet, or call our number, provided number, reach us to us, send a message, simple message to our 24/7 WhatsApp support. One single message from you enables us to help you out. What we do is we use our own system to reach out to the vehicle, the GPS tracker. We shut down the engine. And this WhatsApp support is available 24/7. That is important. When it comes to reaching on time, see, everything today is based on user experience. Okay, one negative experience can affect your brand image. One good experience can enhance your brand experience. So there are many features that we have in our system which helps them out. For example, in SenseNxt GPS, we also have the option called share location. What happens is, let's say you provided a vehicle to somebody for highway. You gave it to him, he's traveling. Now, what you can do is you can create a temporary link. So let's say he has hired the vehicle for 3 days. What you do is you generate a temporary link using our system for 3 days and you share it with the person. Now he can share that link with all of his family members or whoever is important to him. They can track the location of the vehicle live. Till the time the link is active, the vehicle will be available as a live tracking. You don't have to provide them with any user ID password, you don't have to provide them with any kind of application or anything. That link is available 24/7 for the duration you have selected. So their family is aware of it. Let's say the vehicle stops on the highway and has been stopped for the last 5 hours. The family is trying to reach the person, their phone is switched off. The driver's phone is switched off. Imagine that you do not know the location of your vehicle or the location is not accurate. it's showing 500 meters inside their city, but rather it's on the highway. Would you be able to help them out?
No.
But if the location is accurate, as in the case of SenseNxt GPS, we say that our location is accurate up to 5 meters in most cases. So if the GPS is working fine, you will get the right location. If you get the right location, even if the driver is not responding, even if the customer is not responding, the family is worried, you can reach out to the local police station. Or in that area, if you are aware of anybody who you know, you can reach out to them and you can ask them to help. You can reach the location yourself. Or the family can reach out. The vehicle is at this location, what happened? So the quicker you are aware of the incident, the better service, the better experience the customer will have. That helps a lot. That really helps a lot. Okay? So, what I'm trying to say is, first, tour and travel operators must use GPS tracking in all their vehicles because it helps their business, it helps their customers, it improves the user experience. Also, they should use a better company, a better brand, something which gives a premium service. Features like 24/7 WhatsApp support, accurate location, accurate kilometer reports, these become important when it comes to tour and travel operators. They need that kind of support. They need that kind of, it directly affects their business. That's why. So what I'm expecting is that what I just shared would help our customers, would help any tour and travel operator for that matter, in using their GPS. In case any of our viewers have any follow-up questions, or they want to know more about how GPS trackers can help their businesses, even if it is not tour and travel operator, if there's some other industry, we would be happy to answer them either in the comment section or through a follow-through video. Kindly comment on the video with your questions and we'll get back to you with the right answer. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.